Hi, and welcome back to Krinx TV, where it's Halloween every single day. Today, we are playing some Japanese horror games, the first of which is called Fukiage, which I believe is a place in Japan. I'd heard the rumours just a few years ago an inexplicable incident in these mountains led to the tunnel's closure. These days, ghost hunting videos are big, with easy views to grab. Spirit-chasing YouTubers are popping up everywhere. I hear a lot of it's fake. You should check out our ghost hunting video, guys. We've got more to come, too. We're doing more. But I'm different. This dull, stagnant routine, it needed something more. It needed profound terror, real adrenaline. Tonight, deep within the Fukiage tunnel, what will I find? Or will something find me? The narrow beam of my flashlight disappears into thick darkness. One step in, and there's no turning back. Why did it sound like a fucking back scratcher thing from the 90s just then? A lot of you won't have a clue what I'm talking about. Okay, there's a lot of sound here already. Hi. And they're gone. This makes me really want to replay Fatal Frame 5 as a section like this. Hello? Hello? Okay, this is probably bad. We need to keep moving. Okay. I actually really don't like this. Nothing is happening except there's sounds, and there's now a creepy man who's going to vanish and run away. Come back! Come back, sir! So, we're going through a haunted tunnel. As you do. It is very dark, by the way. Okay, we're just going to ignore that. We're going to ignore that and assume everything is numb, everything is wonderful, everything is wondrous. That was an ending? A presence beyond comprehension. Was there indeed a mysterious organization that sought to control it? Cold, impossibly heavy hands dragged my consciousness into darkness. Even the tearing pain in my body felt distant now. Only the sensation of falling into an abyss enveloped me. Days later, the world dismissed my disappearance as yet another explained missing person case. The truth I glimpsed in this place and the reason I was trapped in this darkness would remain unknown to anyone. Okay, we'll try. This game has a bunch of endings, so we'll try that again. That was terrible. That was terrible. But I am willing to give it another shot. Question is, how do I get another ending? Do I need to book it through that door before I'm grabbed? Would that be like the sensible thing to do? Is there anything behind me before I continue? That does sound like a... Oh, I just got a trophy for finding a... I guess it's a deer making that noise? I got a trophy for finding a deer. I say trophy. I'm sorry, I'm PlayStation brained. I play a lot of games on PC for like recording and stuff like that. Like when you see a game on this channel, it's probably on PC. Not always, but usually. Unless I'm playing like a console game or something, right? However, hello there again, by the way. However, when I'm playing on my own time, I tend to play PlayStation these days. Can we go off the beaten path? We can! We don't need to go into the cursed tunnel. A phone. Hello? Just as Kristen texted me, that was perfect timing. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna open... Kristen likes to text me a lot, and I don't like to turn off the notifications for Kristen Nomkin in case it's an emergency. But I'm gonna open it and leave it on the screen, so that way, there we go. When she messages me a billionth time, hello, everything will be okay. Also, I didn't really have a chance to say it, but that man appeared to be made of paper mache. This is just a collection of like comedy jump scares. And I'm kind of here for it. I'm guessing this is going to be another ending, although I have no idea what the third ending's going to be. I wonder if I can get all 3 endings in like 10 minutes. Hello? It's probably nothing. It's probably okay. Okay. Maybe we can go down the tunnel safely now. Now the toll is paid. Right? We put a coin in the shrine, which means we're probably protected. Right? Like, I put lots of coins in shrines in Japanese games. I played a game on stream this week, actually, where I had to put coins in shrines. A lot. There was someone... I swear this wasn't here. And also, there was somebody here by the phone in the distance a second ago. So maybe we're protected now? Maybe... Is it raining? Or is that just a river? I think that's just a river. I think this is based off a real place. I'm pretty sure I've seen, like, videos of this on Japanese TikTok. As a weeb, I have a lot of my social media stuff set to Japan. It's great, because I don't have to listen to any of, like, the awful news from my own country. Okay, so, now we got blessed at the shrine. Hopefully that means we can just go through this door at the end here. And everything will work out okay. If it doesn't, and we die horribly, we know it's probably time to move on. I don't think there's a door here this time. I think it's gone. Yeah, this is new. Okay, that's actually pretty good. What is this? Oh. My flashlight's been illuminated, the path I'd taken. Once out of the tunnel again, as I started the car, only the night silence remained in my ears. I'd come to this place seeking a thrill, but in the end I found nothing truly special. I drove home and lay down in my bed in the usual room, the old stain on the ceiling. Outside the window, the same unremarkable sky stretched out, just like always. The dull, stagnant, everyday life would surely continue tomorrow. That night's events, I knew would just be dismissed as a mere test of courage if I ever told anyone. Well, let's go for the third ending. This time I guess we don't stand in the streetlight, and we just go for it, and we just blast our way through. Alright, we ignore the deer, we go to the shrine, we put the coin in, we go through the tunnel, we don't get grabbed by the guy in the mask, and we don't the thing. You don't need to see any of this, because you've seen it already, so I'll be back in a second. And hopefully, we'll see something slightly different, and a bunch of different text at the end, and then we will have had all these games' endings in an incredibly short space of time, which is amazing, but also probably not worth the entry fee. I'm gonna be completely real. I'm gonna be completely real. Probably not worth the entry fee, but we'll see. Okay, we're back in the tunnel now. We're about to get to the baby crying bit. I can see the glowing lamppost up ahead. We're going to bypass that, I guess, and see what happens if we keep going. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what other way I get an ending if it's not just keeping going. Yeah, shut up, by the way, baby. Listen, Jesus Christ, I get it. You're dead. Cry it. Cry about it. Okay? I mean, I guess you're a baby, so you're literally going to cry about it, but you know what I mean. Okay? Cry some more. Alright, grow up. It's probably a bit mean. If this is just a dead end, I think it's probably just a dead end, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. We're making weird noises. Is that really just nothing? Was this just like a cursed... Oh no, there is another ending! I feel like the textures on it didn't even load in! I feel like it didn't load in! Ah, I should have just gone home. Everyone else chooses to turn back. Everyone stopped where they should have stopped, but I was different, deeper, further in. I pushed on to where no one else would go. I foolishly believed this was the true essence of supernatural exploration. I tried to see what shouldn't be seen, reached out for what shouldn't be touched. The flashlight's beam was abruptly devoured by the darkness. A thin scream. Was it my voice, or a woman's? Cold fingers traced my neck, a damp presence clinging to my skin, enveloping me. My vision snapped shut in an instant, and then all I felt was a bottomless void. I was a fool. No, I was perverse. In the end, all I gained from chasing the truth I shouldn't have sought was eternal darkness. I'm not alone here. That woman and so many other perverse ones who, like me, strayed from the path forever. This was kind of a nothing burger, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, it's not the worst thing I've ever played, but I got all the achievements and all the endings in 11 minutes and 37 seconds without a walkthrough, and it cost £3.05, which probably was not worth it. But I do hope you enjoyed. It was kind of silly at the very least. It was very silly. It was a very silly little game. Little silly little thing. It estimates 30 minutes on the... What would you be doing for 30 minutes? I'm gonna be serious. Like, what would you do? Anyway, it existed, and it made me smile a bit, which is more than a lot of games managed to do, I suppose. So here we go. Anyway, I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10, and we're gonna move on to another Japanese horror game right about now. I'd like to thank the wonderful Grunt Life for another month's support on Patreon. Thank you so much, Grunt Life, for supporting us for so long, for being so generous and kind. We really appreciate you. It's thanks to people like you, nomkins like you, that this channel exists. So we really do appreciate all your pledges. Consider doing so. It's a fresh month, fresh goals, lots of exclusive content over there, and more coming. Check it out, link in the description, and be awesome like Grunt Life. You can also be awesome like our producer Alice if you wish. Alice is a super nomkin, as you guys must know. We're going to be playing System Shock 2 together really soon. Make sure you check out Alice's channels via the links on screen and support our producer because she supports us. Here is another Japanese horror game. Enjoy. Okay, this game is a free indie horror game that was on Itch.io. It is called Rokurokubi, which is a type of yokai. And hopefully it's decent. It features spatial sound. I'm not a big fan of subtle audio keys. I have problems with them, but we'll see how badly it goes. Let's put a limit on the frame rate in case the game explodes. A lot of you ask why I limit frame rate in games. It's because quite often, if you're recording at least, the recording software doesn't like it if it goes over 60. Like, it just shits itself. He didn't choose to be there, just a name on the detention list. Just one more task before going home. The West Wing had been closed for years, forgotten by most, but not by all. Ren Takahashi stepped through the door, the light dimmed behind him, the silence thickened. A familiar name stared back. Aiko Hanabira. Her story never ended. And now, it's waiting to finish his. Begin Act 1? Is this going to have more content than the game I just paid money for? I suspect it might do. You're a nomkin, you're a nomkin. I genuinely think that whenever I hear that, and I hear it a lot because I play a lot of Japanese games. God, there's some crazy screen tearing there, but it is a free game, so I should be a bit okay. The bell? Doesn't even feel like I slept. This sucks. This is not a traditional Japanese classroom, but I will take it. Why can't I pick things up? Can I see controls? Okay, there's a key there. E. Okay, this time it worked. I promise I'm not an idiot. I promise I pressed E like 3 times. There you are. I've been looking all over you. Principal Harrow wants to see you. Like, right now. He didn't say why, but he didn't sound happy. You might want to get going before he sends someone else. Hope you're not in too much trouble. Are we a teacher? No, because we were sitting at a desk. But we were locked in the classroom, which is totally bizarre. But that's fine, I guess. We'll just see what happens. Guess the principal just can't start his day without me. Yomi Hill High School. This is an awful walk cycle, but again, it's free, so I can probably forgive it a little bit more than normal. Things being free does help out a lot. Hello, Principal. Oh. Aiko Hanabira. Even she's missing? Hello, teacher. There you are. Just the little troublemaker I was looking for. You see, there's something I need from the West Wing storage room. You know, the one creak and moans like it's alive? Perfect for a punishment, wouldn't you say? Haunted? Maybe, but I need the file named B13. And since you've shown such a knack for breaking the rules, it's only fair you do a little extracurricular fetching. So off you go, bring it to me, and don't dawdle. Some of those things in there don't like to be kept waiting. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to visit the yokai. Oh, and do try to come back in one piece. I'd hate to have to explain another disappearance to the school board. This seems like... I understand that Japanese schools are strict. Here, take the key on my desk. At least some Japanese schools are strict, right? However... You have to be really close for it to work. However, sending students to their death in a demon-infested wing of the school... I feel like it's probably against the rules. If this thing had the answers, all this would have been over a long time ago. Feels more like starting gun to the finishing line. I have no idea what that meant. But I read it, so there we go. Hello? What is going on? Well, didn't know this was a student lounge. You lost or just really into mop buckets? Out, now. That was a I can't actually get past your fat face. Was that a ghost? Zoinks! Great, haven't slept long enough and now I'm seeing ghosts. Alright, here's the right door. It doesn't seem that creaky or moany in here, to be honest with you. I expected it to be a lot more ominous. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. What are you doing here? You're heading in there, aren't you? No, I'm just here for fun. You're not the first. The principal sent others from detention to get that file. Oh my god, he's just killing people! Why are we agreeing to this? Most of them never came out. My sister Aiko, she got detention a few weeks ago. Nothing serious. The principal told her to get a file from that room. She never came back. People think she ran off, but I know she's still in there. Somewhere. If you see my sister in there, please bring her back. Alright, I'll see what I can do. It is really dark in here. I hope there's a flashlight. There is! Huzzah. Well, previous victim probably dropped this. This is gonna be bad. What the heck? That could be the Rokurokubi there. It's got like a long neck, I think? I want to say it has a lot. I might be wrong. There's a lot of yokai, and I come across them all quite frequently to the... That is definitely it. I don't really know what I'm meant to be doing. Hi. You seem like a nice girl. Okay, so its vision's based on movement. Like a T-Rex. That's not actually what I meant to say, but... Creepy looking monster, I will say. That's a pretty cool looking thing. It's so dark here, I can't tell what the fuck I need to do, I'm gonna be honest with you. Do I just need to... I can't actually see it, it's so dark. Like, what do I need to do exactly? Problem is, the areas are so dark that it's gonna get the jump on me. Fuck. I don't like this. You know what? Can I up the brightness a bit? Of course not. Horror games, please normalize having brightness. Being able to see is crucial to enjoyment of games. I know this is a shocking revelation. Look at her pretty face. She's so pretty. Alright. I've got to figure out what to do. And I genuinely don't know what that is. So I will be back when I do figure that out. Maybe. Okay. I found a locked door that requires a key. Gotta find the key. And avoid her at the same time. Which, in principle, might not be impossible, but is definitely difficult. If one of these things had the key, so I could see, that would be great. But it is so dark. I feel like there's something shiny down here, by the way. Oh my god, the flashlight is just so unbelievably useless. No one ever... There's another door here. Oh, great. Do you have a key? Okay. I guess looking for these side rooms and searching them is going to be the best way forward. Definitely no key in here. Skeleton Man does not have a key. She's going to be right outside this door, isn't she? I don't know where she is. I don't know where she is. I hate the fact I don't know where she is. Because she's silent. Okay. 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 I don't see a key in here either. But I get the objective now. Okay. Alright, where is she? It's so important I find her. If I'm gonna survive. Okay, there she is. Okay. There should be a door on this wall, right? Right, that's the locked door. There's only one door on this wall? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, Rokurokubi. Woo! Doesn't make any sense, Rokurokubi. There should be another door. Otherwise, how the hell am I supposed to find a key? Maybe the key's just among us? Is the game trying to tell me it's Among Us? The door should be like here, but it's not. Which means it's probably doesn't exist. Which means there's either another door somewhere, Or it's just keys out in the open somewhere, which is a huge problem for my survival, I'm going to be completely honest with you. So after a bit of research, because I was really stuck here, right, I realized that the key seems to be a random spawn, which means I think it can be on the floor in any of the rooms, which is obviously a big problem for me in terms of my survival and finding it. Mainly because I'm, like, incompetent. And I don't see anything in here that looks like a key. So I'm thinking, from what I can tell, if I die, it might reset the location of the key. Which in the grand scheme of things... Hang on, is there more rooms here than I thought there were? Is there 3 doors here? Huh. There's... Was that new, that last one? But in that case, why wasn't the key in that one? It should be in that one, right? And this is the one with the skeleton. I'm so confused. There's 3 doors on this wall, right? I guess there might be 4. And the key must be in one of them. But I've checked them all numerous times now. I've watched a bunch of videos with people picking the key up in all 3 of these rooms. And I am cursed. Because, once again, I cannot find the key. Apparently. Because I have apparently no luck whatsoever. So, let's die. Let's see what happens when we die. And have another shot at this, I think. Unless I can find... Unless it's definitely in here and I'm just an idiot. I'm mashing E in case I accidentally pick up an invisible key. That's my hope and dream here, guys. No, there's definitely nothing here. There's definitely nothing here. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm meant to do about that. And then this is the end of the corridor. This is where I came in. That made me jump, even though I knew it was coming. Quite a good little jump scare. Alright, we're gonna try again, and hopefully the key is in a sensible place this time, as opposed to invisible. Okay, we're gonna check this one. Am I gonna be just cursed every time? I have no idea where it is, by the way. Okay. It's not here either. Okay, it's not in any of these... Okay, this is ridiculous. Alright. I will try and find it elsewhere, maybe. Especially now we know where she is. Maybe I just accidentally picked it up already? I can dream. A girl can dream. It's right there. Fuck you. Fuck you, whatever your name is, Rokurokubi. It sounds like quite a nice name, actually, Rokurokubi. Get fucked. Get fucked. Okay, I don't think it can follow me in here. I really hope it can't follow me in it. Hello? She looks fine. No big deal at all.
まさか愛子ちゃん？
At close range, it looks pretty silly. Let's be real. Okay, end of Act 1. We're not done yet. Is this the demo though? Is this gonna be it? No, there's more. Aiko stares in silence, trembling in place, far from reality, the domain of the Rokurokubi. Walls breathe, whispers slither through the air, her memories blur like smoke in the cold, eyes she cannot see are already on her. And deep beneath the surface, the Rokurokubi stirs, waiting for its vessel to awaken. I'll be honest with you, that doesn't sound too good for Aiko here. I'm not hedging my bets for her survival working out too well. In the grand scheme of things. Act 2 is the new vessel. No flashlight, by the way. Oh, she's definitely here. What is this? Why am I even here? Yeah, the game is way too dark. Like, it's not even atmospherically dark, it's just annoyingly dark. Like, I think... Okay. She's a fast girl. When she wants to be a fastin', she can be. Problem is, I have no idea what my objective is here, other than walk through pitch dark red corridors, barely able to see anywhere. Right, there's a door here. Okay. Got a key. That's probably a plus. Now the question is, where the fuck has she gone? Okay, she's there. Okay, shut up. Okay, I don't like the laughter. It's pretty creepy. It is creepy. Is she moving of her own accord now more? I'm just going to keep walking backwards until I see a potential way out. Then I will take it. The problem comes if we end up in a dead end. Because she's a fast girl now and she's very upset with me. There's a door here. This place, it finally feels like the ending. That was way easier than the first bit. I almost drowned in fear, but I didn't lose. You're so dead, Aiko. You're so dead. Sura, can you hear me? I'm coming home. I guess that's the sister, I think? I would assume that's the sister we saw. That would make a lot of sense. I can't move, by the way. Next, it's Big Sister's turn. And I'm guessing there's going to be like an extra chapter or maybe a new game where she goes after Sora instead. This was fine. Like, to be fair, the main problem was just finding the key in the first area. There wasn't anything too bad about it. Like, it was... I quite liked it. For a free game, not bad at all. Insane premise, by the way, just the headmaster trying to bump people off. But it was atmospheric, it had a creepy model. I overall, I thought this was a pleasant enough experience to play for free, considering how terrible a lot of indie horror games are. This was not the worst experience I've had. I've had far more worst experiences than this, that's for sure. Anyway, thank you for watching, thank you for listening. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, please leave a comment. It is a fresh month. Consider supporting our Patreon. It is the only way this channel exists now. We rely 100% on your contributions. So consider pledging. Lots of cool stuff there. Undying is coming this month. We're regularly putting out episodes of Always Sometimes Monsters as well. There's also going to be Everyone's Gone to the Rapture next month because we hit the goal, and there's a huge backlog of like 50 plus full-length playthroughs over there you can check out for even just $1, and even $1 goes towards our monthly goals. So consider pledging, consider supporting. I recommend the $5 or more tier because you get to vote and nominate on playthroughs. We have Parasite Eve 3rd Birthday as voted for and nominated by you coming really soon. Tomb Raider, Slade 2. It's going to be a lot of stuff coming out in the next few weeks. I'm sorry that things are a bit quiet for a while, but I am back fully now. I've had a lot going on in real life. But thank you for being Nom, thanks for being fantastic, and that was Rokurokubi. I hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye.